Hey, Colorado homeowners. Humphrey and I are here to give you 7 tips on how to protect your home during the extreme cold we're about to have. Okay, tip number 1 is make sure to keep your house inside at least 65 degrees or warmer. Just because the pipes are obviously inside your walls or under your floor if you have a crawl space, and it can be much colder in those areas. Now is not the time to try to save $5 to $10 on your utility bills, but it's the time to crank it up, crank that Soldier Boy, get it warm inside because it's going to cost a lot more for you to replace any broken pipes. 2 is make sure you know where the main water shutoff is in your home in case they do freeze. You're able to access it quick and turn it off to mitigate as much potential damage as possible. 3 is in really, really cold temperatures like we're going to have, especially if we have a high wind chill. Leave your hot and cold water taps dripping just a little bit, just because when water is moving through a pipe, it actually is tougher for the pipe to freeze when it has that water moving through it. Number 4 is to make sure that Humphrey's slacking on job. Make sure that your furnace or your water heater or wood stove are functioning properly and there's nothing combustible in front of them currently, so that when you're cranking them, obviously nothing's gonna get in the way or potentially be a fire hazard. 5 is keep your fireplace flue closed when you're not using it, obviously. Number 6 is if you're away or out of town right now and you're kind of worried about your place, just call a neighbor to check on your house and make sure that, after the freeze that nothing went wrong. Because if pipes do freeze, you want to make sure you catch it quick, turn off the water, because it's when the pipes freeze and the water floods, that's when the most damage is done. Number 7 is kind of obvious, but keep your garage door closed because your garage actually creates a nice layer of insulation from the outside to your house. All right, bonus tips. If your pipes do freeze, put a space heater in your crawl space or wherever the frozen pipe is to try to thaw it. If your pipes do burst, make sure you turn off the main water supply ASAP before you go and try to fix the problem. That's the first thing you should fix.